introduce. My name is Pooja Ratte and I am a learning BA first year from Sivagiri College as well as I am studying English in step by step English classes from Diamond Batch. So I request you ma'am please give your introduction.
Hi, my name is Shilpa Paradikar. I used to take tuition classes. I started taking tuition classes because my daughter was very small and should I tell? Okay, I started taking tuition classes because my daughter was very small. I did not want her to keep her in a creche or did not want her to be all alone with a maid or anyone. I wanted to be present with my daughter when she was in her growing years. So I decided to take tuition so that I could be with my daughter and also I could do something for myself.
Okay, so I asked a question. So first question is how did you decided to how did you decided to become a teacher?
Basically because I did not want to leave my daughter alone and I wanted to do something for myself. This was the best way to be at home, be with my daughter, take her studies and take tuitions to help other friends of hers or other students. So that decided me to become a tuition teacher.
Okay, so why is English important?
English has become a universal language. Even in India, we have different states where there are different languages. Not everywhere is Marathi or Hindi accepted. There are many places where English is more acceptable than even Hindi. So I think everyone should try to learn or at least have some basic knowledge of English.
Okay, so English is most important because everyone student means for example I want to become a teacher and that career in English is most important. So I am learning English. So that career in English is most important. And for example, you want to become anything in your life means doctor, engineer, police. So that career in English language is most important. So that is the reason and that is English is most important. And my next question is how do you how do you uh, correct positive environment in classroom?
I usually I try to tell stories or try to interact with the students by being their friend. That way I can create a positive environment in the school, in the class.
So next question is how do you communicate with parents and students?
With the parents, since I am a parent, I can understand the parents' concerns, so I can communicate with the parents because I understand their problems as a parent of the student, so that is easier for me. With the students, since my daughter is a student and I have taught her along with her friends, I can understand their problems also. So communication for me with them, usually I try to be their friend, try to be their mentor and I try to understand their problems also. So it is easier for me to communicate with both of them, the parents as well as the students.
Okay, so my next question is how do you handle classroom management?
Since I was a tuition teacher, I did not have to so much manage classroom management. Even then, what I used to do was the lower standard students. I used to have around. Since I used to take the tuitions at home, I never used to have more students. I used to have around 5-6 students in one batch, the lowest standards, which I used to take around 4:30 to 6, 1.5 hours. And the higher classes I used to take after 6 o'clock. And then they used to go around around till 8 usually, because the portion is more in the higher classes. So that way I used to manage my tuitions.
Okay, so my next question is what teaching experience do you have?
I have had a very nice teaching experience. I love to teach. It is my passion to teach basically. So I never had any bad experience. I always used to understand the students. The students used to love me a lot. So I have had a very nice, lovely experience in teaching.
Okay, so what motivates you us?
What motivates me as a teacher?
Yes.
When I see my students, my daughter, I had started teaching my daughter since she was in 4th standard. Now she has become a doctor. She is doing her MS Gynec in Pimpri Chinchwad Hospital. Then her friends whom I have taught, they have become architects or they have become good in their fields. There was once a small boy whom I used to teach and I used to shout a lot because he was very mischievous. But he himself had come to me one day telling me that he has joined IIT and he still remembers me as a teacher. So that was very overwhelming for me and I was very happy when that experiences of mine are my lifetime experiences. That motivates me for.
Okay, so my next question you became teacher means so how was your experience and share you please one example.
I think this would be one example where this student of mine, he was very small boy. Then in between, I had lost touch with him because of COVID period and everything. Then he came to me when he joined IIT and he was telling me he was very happy to meet me and I had become IIT and then everything. And then there is one more experience of my niece who has also, she has now become a very prestigious, she has got a very prestigious job in states in the UN, in United Nations, this organization. So she also always tells me that because of my whatever, my help in her studies or whatever. So all these small things which whenever the students or my those children tell me, then I feel very happy and those will be my experiences or good experiences.
So one message share you everyone student.
The message I would like to share with all the students is be very hardworking, be very sincere in your work because hard work counts a lot and today you might not like whatever you are doing but in the future education is the basis of character, I would say. So everyone should try to have good education because it is very important today in today's world. Thank you.